Hello, this is Krasny's Crunch Time, and today we are going to tell you how to improve your frame rate in Survarium. We're going to start with doing a couple of things that you can do outside of Survarium. So first off, if you go on your Play Survarium logo button, you press Properties, you go Compatibility, and if you disable Desktop Composition, it makes it run in Windows Basic, which means it will maybe give you 5 frames, but I can't show you that because Shadowplay doesn't like it when I use that. So, but if you tick that and then press OK. Another thing is MSI Afterburner. If you do not have a top of the range graphics card like me, you can go on MSI Afterburner. You can download it for free. See, I have a GTX 650 Ti, 2GB. And if you use these settings here, core clock to 1 plus 125, 123, same thing, and memory clock to about 300, then you should also get like another 5-ish, up to 5-ish frames as well. So there's another couple of things. I'll put the download links for each thing in the descriptions that I mentioned today. One more thing you can do outside of Survarium is if you go into NVIDIA Inspector, open, and then you click on this little button here. There's a profile on one of the forums to try and optimize it for NVIDIA users, which I will also link in the description so you don't have to go searching for it. But if you click on that profile setting things there, and then you import user defined profiles, if you find Survarium, if you import a profile, import a profile, and then find where you've saved that profile there. Yeah, so import profile, then you should find it there, and then once you've selected it in this drop down menu, which you can use search for, you can add to an application. I'm pretty sure it's that one. And then if you click on Survarium.exe, press OK, then it will apply the settings to it to make it better and maybe run a bit faster. I don't know what's done there. Survarium.exe. I'll import the profile just to show you how it all works. Downloads maybe. Desktop. NW. Oh, it'll be on desktop. Open. Oh, that was loud. Right, so once you've done that, puts all these thingies on you, little settings for you, and then once you've applied it to that, then you can apply changes, and that might give you a few frames as well, so that's always good stuff. It disables stuff you don't really need and whatnot, so that's one other thing. Okay, now actually going into Survarium. I don't exactly know what frames I'm getting at the moment, but I usually in game get about 40 to 50 with these graphics settings, which is usually pretty good. AA, if you have it on, it makes the screen blur, so I'll show you that. I just put it on. It doesn't decrease the frames too much, but sometimes it makes your character a bit blurry. It shimmers around the edges. It makes people harder to hit because you can't really see them that well, so you don't need that on. Lighting's quality medium, shutters quality medium, shutters quality high, decoration. Post processing takes it out as well and doesn't really add much to it unless it's on high or ultra or whatever, which means it's hard to run like that unless you have a AMD graphics card. SSAQ, ambient occlusions, stay on SSAO or SSAQ, whatever it is, because the other ones do the same thing, but if you have it off, then the game looks weirdly bright and it looks silly. Particles quality on low, because the smoke and the gunshots will just make it lag even more if you have it on anything other than low. And motion blur off, just because it makes the game look silly with all the blurriness. I have it on top resolution. You can decrease resolution. Sometimes that does. It's quite good, that is. You can get, if you decrease the resolution a lot, you get an incredibly larger amount of frames, but you don't really want to do that. Unless, obviously, you don't mind it being in a small frame or anything. If you disable full screen mode and vertical synchronization, it sometimes runs faster as well. Having full screen mode on can make it more laggy, and it's just better to have it off. But not all the time, it depends on what patch you're playing and whatever. Because sometimes new patches make it run worse rather than better, and so on and so forth. There isn't a right lot of difference if you turn everything to minimal, and it just makes it look bad. But with 40 on the not so good maps and about 60 on the better maps, it's okay, these settings. I'll play them. I'll get into a match to show you if it doesn't take forever. That's my little bandit setup. It's quite funny just running around being a bandit. I'll show you what frames are getting in the night. Oh, but you get massive D ranking if you quit the match, so I might have to do a full match. You know, I'll just do a separate video on in-game performance with these settings on. But for now, that'll do. If you have any other questions, just comment on the video. I should put all the links for the things in the description. And the next video will either be a graphical performance video or a showcase of a weapon of any choice really at the moment, and then I'll do all the weapons over time. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Comment, like and subscribe.